just got my banh mi, which cost me $1. So with that being said, good morning Vietnam. Today we are heading to the Mekong Delta. It's a river in between like Cambodia and Vietnam. And today for $15 US, it's a day trip for $15 US. We get to check out the floating markets. We also get to have a nice boat ride through the jungles and have a nice meal. So I think for $15, $7 there, $7 back, including the accommodations, it's pretty nice. So today, let's check out the Mekong Delta.
Enjoy the view. 10-20, come back first.
Thank you. We have not arrived at the Mekong Delta yet. We're actually making a pit stop and everybody's using the restroom, but we have 20 minutes to explore this pagoda right here. And this right here was actually jointly built by the Cambodians and the Vietnamese. And right behind me you can see the Buddha right there. And this was only built, I think he said, my tour guide said it was 2 years ago. And if you walked all the way down there, you can kind of feel like we're in Thailand right now, but that's the reclining Buddha. With 4 minutes left to spare, we have to get back on the van so we can head to where we want to get to, which is the Mekong Delta. But very nice experience, short-lived, but we'll be back here next time. Where is everybody? You know, they told me to come back at 10:20, and during, I think, the 11 times I've been to Vietnam, I've kind of learned that Vietnamese people are not really punctual like the Japanese are. When they say 10:20, they really mean 10:30 or 10:40, and you know, at times it's very frustrating, but you know, it's a day-long trip, so I don't feel rushed at all, so it's totally okay. But any other time, like when I went to Vietnamese weddings, it would start like at 7 and no one would be there until like 7:30, so those are the times where it actually really mattered, but here, it's okay. And they're actually arriving right now, so it's not that bad. 10-minute bus ride from the temple. We're here at the Mekong Delta, getting ready to go on one of the boats. Cannot wait for this. I've been to Vietnam, I say so many times, like over 11 times, but never been to the Mekong Delta, and it's a shame, but hey, finally get to do it.
Kết bỏ tay vào trong thuyền nhé, Giang, tỉnh Tiền Giang, thành phố Mỹ Tho. Hoặc là trong tiền có một vạn thôi, nói đúng 61 vạn.
And he is talking so loud that you probably cannot even hear me, but we finally departed from the port right there, and we're gonna head out to the river. I don't know how many hours it is, but let's see and find out. Ride was not that bad. The river is pretty calm today, so not a lot of shaking, so really pleasant boat ride. Now the tricky part, getting off the boats. A little bit of a shake, but we'll manage to get by it. Alright. We're on this little island right here. You know, I love Vietnam, but I think one thing that we have to improve on is the trash. Like everywhere you see trash and just more trash. Like they treat everywhere like a landfill, and that's just like unfortunate. And very hazardous to sea life out there. They are singing some Vietnamese folk music, so it's very pleasant right now. And I'm just gonna shut up and let you guys listen to a little bit of folk. Alright, now for the moment you guys have been waiting for. We're just standing in a huge line right there, and in a few minutes we will board our boats that would take us across the river in the jungle of Vietnam.
But remember to put your hands in the bowl.
Okay.
We go one way.
Okay.
We will not come back. We will not try again. We go one way đi một chiều anh chị mình nhớ không?
I have to say we are all having a great time, and it's just a remarkable experience here. But when you're in the countryside, you see the true realities of Vietnam, and that is poverty. And it's really hard to take in sometimes. You see a lot of these huts right in the background, and over there as well, near the river. And a lot of these people, this is where they live. Their homes is just a piece of, it's like a shack with just metal, with no doors, with just open areas, which makes you think they're so vulnerable to malaria, the diseases out here, and it's just really hard to take in sometimes, but it really does make you more appreciative of where you come from. And as much as we like to complain about a lot of stuff, there are little things. This is like true poverty out there, and people are working every day just trying to get by. So it just makes you more grateful of things. Mentioned earlier, as you can see those homes right there, the people that are most likely running these boats most likely live here. So it's kind of nice taking trips like this because you're actually supporting the local community here and helping with their income, which is so hard to come by. Should I go all the way in the front? Okay. I hope I don't fall. Rats. Hello. Oh, this is really cool. Where you from? Huh? Where you from? Chicago. Yeah, Chicago. Oh, this is gonna be so nice. Just riding through jungle. Nothing like it. Cold beer, beautiful scenery, friendly people, calm waters. This is what I live for. Somewhere. Nope. I don't know where I dropped it. Maybe here. Oh, I found it. Ah. Yeah, buddy. Oh. Yeah, this is very tasty. is an experience like no other. I really have to, you know, tip my hat off to this gentleman right here. I can't imagine how difficult it is to paddle for 15 or 20 minutes long. I mean, it just probably wears out your entire body. So after that, I probably will give a good tip because, you know, they deserve every penny. Okay, we just got off. That was really dangerous. So the ride was about, say, 10 minutes long. And at the end of the ride, if you ever come here, I suggest you tip them 20,000 or 40,000 Vietnamese dollars. 20,000 is equivalent to $1 US. Just make sure you do, because they do a lot of hard work, and they probably work for 7, probably 8 hours a day, just non-stop. So help out the local community and tip them, so you know, we can help make their lives a little bit better. You guys would not believe this. I don't like bees, but there are a whole bunch of bees here. And over here, guess it's like a honey making factory. And yeah, there's a lot of bees around here. Like these. Let's thank God they have a lot of honey. So they probably won't bite me unless I, like, you know, screw around with them. So I'm just gonna let them be and have their honey. Now time for a meal, and look at this. That's quite a presentation right there. I think we have some stir-fried vegetables right there. It looks like pork simmered in some type of fish sauce and deep-fried fish. Don't know what kind of fish. And we have bun chang, which is like the rice paper that you use to wrap the lettuce, the vermicelli noodles, and the fish, and some dipping sauce for it, either soy sauce or fish sauce. I also don't know how I feel about this. There's a whole bunch of alligators in this little pits right here, and most of them seem very inactive, and it seems like somebody has given some medicine to sedate them, to make them very, like, lifeless, and it's pretty sad to see. This is the downsides of Asia. A lot of places do not treat animals the way they should be treated. So this is a coconut candy, and right there she's chopping up the coconut candy. After one's done, she just pushes off to the side, and over there you have these ladies that will package the coconut with rice paper and just regular paper on the outside. Rice paper is used to help protect the candy so it doesn't melt, so that's what they use it for. And aside from that, you guys should know these ladies right here are working from 7 a.m. in the morning up to like 4 o'clock, probably 7 days a week. My tour guide told me that they earn less than $5 US a day. So you can tell that they put out a lot of work for just so little. This is the harsh reality of Vietnam, guys. Countryside is so beautiful. I am so glad I made a trip out to the Mekong Delta. I would like to thank all you guys for helping me make the decision. I had a couple of choices in mind, going to the Cu Chi tunnels, maybe heading up to a trip up north to see Sapa, but Mekong was so close and it was a viable option, but I'm really enjoying every second of it. So the reason why we transferred from the big boat to the little boat, my guess is that these waters right ahead of me is very shallow, and in order to pass them, you have to take the smaller boat. Ho Chi Minh City, and as you can see outside, it is raining and it is pouring. So I'm glad I'm not out in this street right now. But I just want to wrap it up. Today, the Mekong Delta has been a wonderful experience. So South Asia travel, for $15 US, you can have a day trip, which is about 7 hours long. They'll take you from the center of Ho Chi Minh City out to the Mekong Delta, which is about an hour and a half long. So from there, you can take a boat ride out to the islands that they have right there. And once you get to the first island, you actually sit down and listen. You can listen to Vietnamese folk music, as well as eat some fresh tropical fruits. From there, you get to actually check out the canoes. So you get on the canoe and there's people that are gonna row you across the jungles of Vietnam, and that's just an amazing and very peaceful experience, which I recommend. And oh my god, it is pouring out there. And after the canoe ride, you actually they take you to another island and you get to have lunch there. And lunch is amazing. They give you like tamarind soup, they give you like deep fried fish along with some simmered pork, vegetables. If you want to learn Vietnamese cuisine, definitely get the meal. And once we were done with the meal, they took us on a horse ride around the city of Mekong. And after that, you get on a boat ride back to the ports where you got on for the ride. So I definitely recommend it. If you're ever heading to Vietnam, definitely check out the Mekong tour. Definitely check out the Southeast Asia tour. And with that being said, I'm so happy to be back in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, where it all began, where my family came from. So there's gonna be a lot of learning opportunities about my own culture and the history and where my parents came from, and to get to know my family members more better. But this is the right place for me, and I couldn't be more happier, honestly. And I'll have a vlog talking about why I left Japan soon. But for right now, if you like the vlog, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my page, subscribe. Also comment and tell me what you think and tell me what you want to see. I'm always happy to do it for you guys, because this is not only my journey, but it's our journey. So until next time, tune back for another episode of Working Without Borders. Good night from Vietnam.